Yes, it is that time of the day again. It's time for you to get the buzz on. Where Relax Radio, this is the buzz. My name is Tim, and I'm breaking down everything business, tech, entrepreneurship for you. We've actually got a cool show today between 2 to 3 p.m. with Kingsley joining on board. And to talk off with, the rest of the show, we've got a lot of conversation around AR, what NFTs are, and then how Solana, this is the new cryptocurrency on the blockchain, and why you need to keep an eye on it because it's growing faster than Bitcoin. Now, I know this might all seem alien if you are just joining into the whole Bitcoin conversation, but this is still the birth of it. Countries are starting to adopt it. And when you consider how countries are also, prioritizing different tokens, different coins, it can go to a point where countries are also growing their potential. They're looking at growing the performance, and then looking at coming to a point where when you're eventually trading, when you actually have so much of money coming in and out of the country, why not grow it from there and utilize it to improve your economy. So that is what I'm saying. So cryptocurrency is changing the world little by little. It's never an overnight thing. So I mean, just to update you on everything that's happening, this is the place to be. I'm the guy you need to listen to. We've got Kins coming on board in a while as well, but stay tuned for that. And coming into the advertisement of the show, the sponsor of our show is Nanaska by SEMA. And I'll be showing you a quick video of who they are. Stay tuned right here. I'll be right back with the story. Good afternoon.
Are you looking to achieve the most relevant qualification to kickstart your career? Then reward yourself with the best globally recognized professional business qualification, SEMA. Irrespective of the field you aspire to succeed in, a SEMA qualification can add immense value to your resume and professional life. Succeed in your SEMA journey with supportive tuition provided by qualified lecturers and resources. Nanaska is the leading registered SEMA tuition provider in Sri Lanka with over a decade in the industry and hundreds of success stories. With qualified and certified tutors, Nanaska now provides easy access 100% virtual classes so that you could succeed at your exams and in life right from the comfort of your home. At Nanaska, it's not just about a qualification. We help you think out of the box and build a personality. Exciting offers also await students overseas. Enroll now. Call +94 77 499 7338 or visit www.nanaska.com. Commence your SEMA journey at Nanaska and become a globally recognized leader. Nanaska, smile with results.
That's right. That is our sponsor of the show. You know what to do if you are keen on upgrading your skill set, staying relevant, and trying to understand what your scope is in the markets, providing more value to your company, or even moving up that corporate ladder, right? Or even, coming into starting your own company. There's so much you can do once you're educated. There's so much you can do once the skills are updated and relevant. So coming back to the topic, right? We've got a lot to talk about in terms of how this couple has basically started a whole shift of where they were and where they're going in terms of how they're growing different industries. And for one industry, when it comes to AR and VR, we're talking about the whole industry in the lines of tools, in the lines of how dealing labor work can change. With the whole pandemic going on, it's not the easiest to try and make it as safe or comfortable for people to come inside, just try the whole test your house out. And these are complete strangers, right? And as important as that is, you need to be careful as well, because it's your health at the end of the day and the exposure. Now, with age, if you do believe in the fact that the virus is dangerous, it can come to a point where you need to consider, safety for your family as well. So what this couple has done is, now this is a couple from New Jersey, and the whole augmented reality turning the service repair industry upside down is how computer generated yellow line that represents the first down distance of the football field, that is now every part of a professional's concern at college broadcast. Now, the first N10 graphics system was introduced to the viewers in 1998 by ESPN and overlays information. It's live on the broadcast. The feed is intuitive. There's I'm also talking about how the AR and innovation that is basically enhancing the computer generated data and visuals. These are all a part of how concern you need to a part of the raise the I'd say the concerns you need to make, you need to keep in mind when you're growing your published company, when you're growing your maturing company, when you're growing yourself. So just how the whole industry is getting impacted little by little. Now, see, this couple alone have made this change, but I'm talking about how in the long run there will be a performance in the lines of how there will be so much more content, there will be so much more improvement, there will be so much more push for integrating a more immersive, a more interactive and more immersive, I'd say. It's a whole experience, right? And when you're talking about when the company is coming into a shift to stay relevant and make users compatible, or how you teach them to do it, this is a part of education as well, because you're shifting a whole industry, you're bringing in new tech into an old industry, a relevant industry though, and you're changing the whole landscape of what the final user is engaging with. So it can come to an app that you download and they just teach you how to get about each point. But I'll get into the phases, I'll get into the steps in a bit. Stay tuned right here on Relax Radio. My name is Tim and you're tuned in on The Buzz. Coming back into the topic, coming back into talking about how this couple is shifting the services industry with AR Indu and Ritesh Tolia, a husband and a wife, this is a team in Edison, and with their AR comms platform, this allows between technicians, and a common example of how two technicians can communicate is through basically through two fields that they work remotely. Is the field of that the technician will have a less that has a less experienced or wears a headset or camera. They can actually see what the other person is looking at and teach them live. Do you understand how this is shifting the whole industry? I mean, it can come to a point where you just consult a technician online and they teach you how to use the same thing. So using he can also draw on his screen, he can use whatever he's entering, and these features will just shift the whole thing to another level. Now for the users, they want to make it simple as possible, but for people that are actually gonna be coming and consulting, it'll be a whole new experience because they don't actually have to go out there. But now Telepresence has the sales in the US. They have over a dozen overseas markets, including Asia, South Africa, South America, and Europe. And the US clients included a New York City commercial. Now, they both have equipped repairmen with AR headsets and cameras on tiny video screens. But do you see how this is going to be shifting the whole industry? Like, let's say if it comes to it, it might be your house problems could be just a matter of something in the lines of how your company is just it's actually finally just breaking down into you just being a technician that is working like these call officers or call providers, these call centers used to work. How amazing is that? This is a shift from where it has been, where you actually get the labor coming into the house. They come in, they look at the space, they scan the space, they look at where the problem is, do a couple of things to test out, versus now it's just a matter of them staying at where they are, them getting paid for every minute or every hour that they consult whoever, and then from there the client at the other end is actually just doing it themselves, wearing the headset. This is a whole different industry shift, and we're looking at a new step into the next phase. Ladies and gentlemen, this show was brought to you by Nanaska. You're tuned in on The Buzz with me. I'm Tim, and I'm bringing you everything business, tech, entrepreneurship. I'm going to be with you all the way till 3 p.m. Make sure you're tuned in. Make sure you're locked in. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you a quick video of who we are before I head out, and I'll be right back with you on The Buzz. Good afternoon.
And it gives them something to look at, and it makes them laugh. It makes them laugh. So that's why I do it.